Hello, this is Crystal Racing with the breaking news. Kimi Raikkonen will be driving for Alfa Romeo Sauber in 2019 and 2020 in a 2-year deal, with Charles LeClerc moving up to Ferrari for the following next 2 seasons. Of course, there were fears that Kimi would hang his helmet up for good. However, it does appear that Kimi does indeed want to continue for the next 2 years in the foreseeable future, as he has improved his form of recent races. And of course, I think I'm going to go and revise some of my driver predictions that I made last month, and now here it is. At Mercedes, it is Lewis Hamilton and Valtteri Bottas. Ferrari, Sebastian Vettel and Charles Leclerc. Red Bull, Max Verstappen and Pierre Gasly. McLaren, Carlos Sainz and Lando Norris. Renault, Daniel Ricciardo and Nico Hülkenberg. Sauber, Kimi Raikkonen with possibly Antonio Giovinazzi. Haas, Grosjean and Magnussen another year. Toro Rosso, Stoffel Van Dorn and Esteban Ocon. Williams, Robert Kubica and George Russell. Force Canada, Lance Stroll and Sergio Perez. What do I think about this deal? Yes, I think Ferrari have decided, of course, because of Kimi's huge popularity, and of course with someone from Liberty Media having persuaded the bosses at Sauber that Kimi Raikkonen needs a seat in Formula 1 for next season, with Formula 1 having all its races put on Sky TV exclusively, with all the live action put exclusively on pay TV. Kimi Raikkonen, with the retirement of Fernando Alonso, they need an old star to remain. They need a former driver from the V8, V10 era to still be a popular face for the fans to recognise. And due to his popularity on the internet, they obviously want Kimi there. And of course, I am of course talking about Liberty Media wanting Kimi to remain in the sport, whilst of course Ferrari, due to the fact they know that Sebastian Vettel is a fairly volatile character, and the fact that anything could potentially happen between him and Charles Leclerc, they possibly want Kimi to remain as a backup driver, of course, driving somewhere else on the grid for the next 2 years at least. But of course, at any point during those 2 years, either Kimi Raikkonen or Antonio Giovinazzi could be used as a stand-in at Ferrari if something seriously bad happens between Vettel and Charles Leclerc. Of course, Kimi, as we all know, is the sort of driver who brings in a lot of publicity and exposure to any team he drives for. So, of course, Sauber will be getting extra attention from potential sponsors in the next 2 years. And, of course, he will be able to heavily promote their Alfa Romeo brand, which, of course, was something that Sergio Marchionne was extremely keen to do before, of course, he died, which, of course, resulted in what the sort of livery that Sauber have right now, which is the red and white colours. Of course, this surely has to be the end of Marcus Ericsson. I know his sponsors do have connections to the shares of the Sauber team. However, there does come to a point where a pay driver has to move on. And I have to say, this is Marcus Ericsson's 5th season of Formula 1. And whilst he, just like Kimi, has improved his form quite a fair bit, he really should not be... Marcus Ericsson, I'm talking about here, he alone should not be in Formula 1 anymore. And, you know, I think having Kimi Raikkonen as a teammate for Antonio Giovinazzi will help the Italian to make the step up to full-time Grand Prix racing. Of course, you have to remember he will be 25 years old coming this December. So in a sense, he is already approaching the Stoffel Van Dorn age of making his full-time debut. I personally think, as a Kimi Raikkonen fan, it is a good move for everyone involved. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, share this video out to your friends and family. And I will see you again next time very soon.